Hi everyone, my name is Tatiana and today I'd like to tell you about my Capstone project in International AI, Python Programming and Robotics Bootcamp. My project is a Memo game in which the player must find all pairs of cards with pictures of people in the same poses. In my project, I used the capabilities of text recognition, access to GPT chat, human body detection and pose recognition, and also I used face detection with emotions recognition functions. Now I will show how my project works and then I will briefly talk about the program. Now you can see Isaac Robot on the screen. He will help us in the game and tell us the rules.
Hello, my name is Isaac. I'm very clever robot powered with AI. I can read your name. Please write it on a paper and show me. Are you ready? Show me your handwritten name.
Something with camera. Now he recognizes incorrect value, so I will try again. I click.
If you want, I'll try again. Click yes. If you want to enter your name by yourself, click no.
I click yes button.
Are you ready? Show me your handwritten name.
Now it's incorrect again, so I'd like to enter name.
If you want, I'll try again. Click yes. If you want to enter your name by yourself, click no.
I click no. And now I type my correct name. Now it's okay. And the game starts.
I asked ChatGPT to shuffle the cards. Wait. Done.
Now robot tell us the rules.
I will analyze its and, if the cards show people in the same position, then the cards are removed from the game. Otherwise, they are closed and the game continues until all pairs are found. Let's start the game. Click on the first two cards.
I'd like to choose this card.
Analyzing the first card. Done.
And I'd like to choose this
Analyzing
card.
the second card. Done. No. Try again.
Now I'd like to choose
Analyzing the
this card.
first card. Done.
And this card.
Analyzing the second card. Done. Good job.
And cards are removed from the stage. Now I choose this card.
Analyzing the first card. Done.
And I know that the same pose was on it card.
Analyzing the second card. Done. Good job.
Is correct, so the cards.
Analyzing the first card.
Now program analyze
Done.
all key points of the human
Analyzing the
body.
second card. Done. Good job.
Okay, I won.
Are you happy?
I'm happy. And you can see that stars appeared in random places on the screen because I'm happy. And next step of the game will be robot ask us if I want to play a game. Now I show you how it works if I click yes button. So let's play.
I ask ChatGPT to shuffle the cards. Wait. Done. Analyzing the first card. Done. Analyzing the second card. Done. No. Try again.
So you can see that everything is similar to the first game. So I stop the program and now I'll tell you about the program code. My project is rather large. It has many sprites and two backdrops. One backdrop is empty, it's start backdrop, and the second backdrop is for playing. On this backdrop you can see the pictures of the cards. At the beginning I'll tell you about my cards sprites. I have 6 sprites for cards. The code for these sprites are very similar. The difference only in the position on the screen. For second card we can see another coordinate, and for all other cards you also can see different coordinates. Also in all these sprites I wrote the construction for catching the click on the stage. When the player click on the left button of the mouse, the function click calls, and I compare the mouse position on the screen with the position of the card. And if I find that the player click on this card, I switch the costume for this sprite to face. Now I show you all costumes for my sprite. Card has 4 costumes: back, side, face, face 2 and face 3. And also you can see that the code in each card sprite are very similar. Also I have 2 buttons: button yes and button no. These sprites also has very similar code. Each button has 2 costumes: normal costume and pressed costume. It's for yes button and it's for no button. And code. Here I create sprite, set the position on the screen, and hide sprite at the beginning. Also I switch the costume to normal. For this sprite I also wrote the construction for control the mouse clicking on the screen, and it works similar to the card sprites, so I will not explain it. Now I show you the sprite dot. This sprite has very simple code. I create sprite and hide it at the beginning. For sprite Isaac, I have such code. In this file, I only init the beginning state, and logic for this sprite I wrote in another file, in the file for human sprite. It's the most interesting sprite, and all game logic I wrote here. So this sprite has many costumes. It has costumes for all poses. In my game there are 3 poses, and for each pose I have 2 costumes. Also, in this sprite, I add to this sprite I add 2 costumes, the star and the Y. I needed to create beautiful picture at the end of the game. So let's see on the program. The first part of the code is creating sprites, sprite for human, sprite for all cards, and also I create a variable C list and add all cards to this list. Then for each card I hide it and set the correct size. Also in this file I add the object for Isaac sprite, for yes, no and dot sprites. You can see it here. Also I import a time package for using function sleep. And at the beginning I hide all sprites and switch the backdrop to start. I use the pan object, so at the beginning I create this object and clear the screen. And then I create object for text-to-speech class, this object TS, and set the voice to option 2 because I need the voice like a man. Next, I create function to synchronize text on the screen and voice. You can see it. Then my program shows the start animation when Isaac change its costumes, and we show little animation. Then I wrote start dialog and create variable name to save the name of our player. Then I create function getName. Here I use text recognition. I've turn on video to the flipped mode and transparency set to 100. Then I analyze handwritten text from camera and set this value to variable name. After this function I call it at the beginning of the program. Then you can see the verifying name block, where I control if the program recognizes the name correctly, and I offer for player to enter the correct name or to try show the handwritten name again. I will not explain all lines. If you're interested in it, I can explain it for you in comments on YouTube or in Telegram chat. Then I declare function start the game. Its function initializes the beginning state of the stage of Isaac and of cards. Then I create a list where I will save the information about the current sequence for the game. Here I will save 4 lists. In each list I will have 4 elements. The first elements will show us the pose number. The second element will show us if a card was open. The third element show us if the card has a pair. And the fourth element contain the position name, the pose name. And then I declare function get playing cards. Here I create GPT chat object and ask GPT chat to create the new sequence for the game. After it, I analyze the data getting from GPT and make correct list pose sequence. Here you can see it. After that function, I create a global variable rules and declare the function game rules. Here the Isaac will tell us about rules and this function will called many times maybe, but the rules we will see on the screen only once, and for it the variable rules help us. Then I have the declaration of the function check card. Check card is open. This function will call when the player click on some card, and if the everything was good, the card is not open now, it will be turning to the face side. So next function show card. Here I have one input parameter. It's the number of the card that was clicked, and here I create the picture where the card is open and the pose is shown on the screen. Then I create more variables. Variable 1 and 2 contain maybe true or false. It's Boolean variables. Also, I have two string type variables, pose 1 and pose 2. And at the beginning of the program, it initializes with value none. Also, I create a variable count to control how many pairs we have open. Then I declare the function compare to cards. Here, this function analyze if two open cards show the same position. The logic of this function is rather large, so you can see it on the screen. I will not explain now because it will take many time. Next function, analyze pose. This function analyze the current picture. As you saw in demonstration, each picture when it was clicked become large, and the program analyzes all key points of the human body. This function also rather large, and here you can see that I use the object pose net, I use the human body detection, and this part of the program may be the key part, because here I compare the detected key points of the human body and make decision what type of the pose on the screen. This function analyze pose rather large too, so I will not describe it very close. And the next and the last function, name stamp sprite. It function call when the game is over, when all cards are opened, and depends on the emotion, it will be show stars or psi y. And then I have the forever loop for game. This loop has three parts. First part is comparing if our variable count equals to -1, and if we have such condition, we call all functions to begin the game. Then if we have variable count less than 3, we waiting for the clicking on the card, and then we call function analyze pose for this card. If it is the first card, we click only function analyze pose. If it's it is the second card we also call compare two cards function. And the next part of the big while loop is the end of the game. When count equals 3, I use face detection capabilities, and if program see the happy emotion on the camera, so we will see the many star stamps. If a program see any another emotion, the Isaac ask us about why we are not happy, and we again try to smile. So after this, Isaac will ask us if we want to play again, and if we want, the variable count will set to -1 value. If we don't want to play, the variable will set to value 4, and the game will break. So let's start the game again and saw it one more time.
Hello, my name is Isaac. I'm very clever robot powered with AI. I can read your name. Please write it on a paper and show me. Are you ready? Show me your handwritten name.
Okay, it's very good work, and I click OK button.
I asked ChatGPT to shuffle the cards. Wait. Done.
Waiting, then
I will analyze its sand. If the cards show people in the same position, then the cards are removed from the game. Otherwise, they are closed and the game continues until all pairs are found. Let's start the game. Click on the first two cards.
Now I'd like to
Analyzing the first card. Done.
And this card.
Analyzing the second card. Done. No. Try again.
Okay, try again.
Analyzing the first card. Done.
And this card.
Analyzing the second card. Done. Good job.
Now this
Analyzing
card.
the first card. Done.
And this.
Analyzing the second card. Done. No. Try again.
This.
Analyzing the first card. Done.
And this.
Analyzing the second card. Done. Good job.
Okay, and the last
Analyzing the
one.
first card. Done. Analyzing the second card. Done. Good job.
Now I show you another way of working of my program.
Are you happy?
No, now I'm not happy. So you can see
Why are you
how
not happy? Smile.
on the screen there are sprites Y. And when I smile, I can and we can see the stars.
Now it's great.
And now I don't want to play game. So I choose the no button. Okay, bye bye. And the game is stopped. That's all I wanted to tell you about my project. If anyone needs a more detailed description of the logic, write in the Telegram chat or in their comments and I'll explain everything. Working on the project was not easy, but it turned out very interesting. Thank you, Stempedia, for such useful and interesting experience. Bye bye.